Isaiah 9, verse 14 says, "So the Lord will cut off from Israel both head and tail, both palm branch and reed in a single day." And Isaiah 11:12 said, "He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the four quarters of the earth." So all through Isaiah, we have this mix of God punishing and breaking and destroying, and then rebuilding and growing and blessing. Over and over again, it's like waves through the chapters. So as I thought about this and we studied Isaiah in our small group, I decided to do an exercise with the kids and the folks in the group to illustrate how God breaks and uses us and the things of this world to give his message. In the book of Isaiah, Isaiah is a prophet, and he talks about how God wants to tell the world about himself, right? God wants to tell the world about himself. God wants to say, God is what?
God is great.
God is great. What else is
spaghetti?
God is not spaghetti, but I don't know, maybe. But God is love. The Bible says God is love. God is good, and God wants it. And God's told Isaiah he wanted to tell the world about himself, and he wanted to use Isaiah, and he wanted to use Isaiah's family. So, for example, but sometimes that can be tricky. For example, say you wanted to take these plates. This is your plate. Everybody hold your plate. And your thing. And your thing you made. These are things we wrote on, and it's things that talk about ourselves, right? They represent us. So if we want to use ourselves and say something about God, say if we wanted to say God is love and use our plates, how could we do it? Can we put our things together? And can you put a G with this? Can you make a G out of this? Not so easy, right? Hard to really spell anything with this, the way they are. Isn't it? So, actually, in Isaiah, it talks about that too. And it talks about how God wants to use us, but sometimes he has to use pieces of us to tell about to tell his story.
Let's break the places in
Somebody's giving an idea, but so to go to get pieces of the plates, what do you have to do with them?
Crush them! Yay!
Well, you guys are guessing correctly. Sometimes God does, not all the time. Sometimes God asks us to do that, not so that because he doesn't like us, or because he doesn't like who we are, or our plates, but because he wants to tell a story using us, right? So, sometimes, no, just stand back. Sometimes we have to take ourselves, and God takes them and breaks them.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Someone takes a few times.
Whoa!
Close it.
My plate.
Yeah.
Why do you want to break it? It's so beautiful.
The thing is, God doesn't do this because he doesn't like us or our plates. And he doesn't always ask us. And don't go home and break plates, okay? This is not the lesson.
Can I look at my other plate?
But sometimes it just happens. Usually we don't break our own plates.
You can. Oh well.
Did you break yours?
Yeah, my mug is break.
Oh. It's a very nice plate.
I
I
said
want to
it.
be broken.
Well,
I know.
I'm sure Paul could find you another
Stop
plate
it, Ethan.
that you could.
Can I use this one?
That's me.
No, he wants to keep them.
But isn't that your
We let him take
Oh,
two.
Isn't that your...
Isn't that your brain?
Oh,
You can drop it out. You do it just slightly.
Okay, pieces. Oh. No.
Whoa.
Ethan.
I'll kiss you.
Purposely, please.
Okay. And one more. All right,
Ethan, stop.
Okay. Now, so what I'll do with this later is something we're already started. So we're going to put God is love, but we'll use your
Plate.
what is, representing you guys, and then this is how
Fragments.
it's
thereof.
a lot easier to spell, right, with the broken pieces. And the smaller the pieces, the easier it is to make a word out of it.
Right.
So sometimes, like in Isaiah used the Israelites and their brokenness, and he even broke them, and Assyria, and the other peoples in the story of Isaiah, not because he's mean, but because he wants to tell the world something. And that's how I think he sometimes uses that.